So I was talking about some historical facts that in 647 AD, a Chinese mission was sent to Magadha to learn the art of sugarcane processing. This was the first technological commission investigating manufacturing process in a foreign country. So India is said to be the motherland for this sugarcane and jaggery processing. But also you can find jaggery in many old Ayurvedic literature in Vedas, and it has been considered as a nutritionally very rich substance endowed with innumerable medicinal qualities. गुड़ इसको रसायन भी कहते हैं, which means that it extends the life, keep your body disease free and maintains your yavana, your youth. So Bhava Prakash, there is another book in Ayurvedic medicine which advocates that when you use good with ginger, it pacifies your cough. When it is used with herb, it eliminates pitta, and when it is used with salt, that dry ginger, it is beneficial in all diseases which are called by Vata. So Vata, Pitta, Kapha, इन तीनों को जो है गुड़ और इन चीजों की मदद से कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है. In Harit Samhita also there is a very elaborate mention of all the diseases and how they can be cured using jaggery. So this is the importance of jaggery in food industry. The jaggery is a very nutritious suitor that provides numerous health benefits. It contains magnesium, potassium, iron, and other essential minerals that strengthen our nervous system, relax muscles, combat fatigue, and maintain blood vessels. It is also act as an antioxidant. It is anti-allergic properties. This is very important property. It helps to clear the lungs lesions caused by smoking which is caused due to air pollution. So it mitigates up to very much level of the injuries which are created by air pollution, and that's why jaggery is advised in the every person who is working in dusty environment like agriculture laborers, that cement industry, flour industry, stone crushers, it is mandatory for them to consume at least 22 grams of jaggery per day. The factory has to provide them this quantity of jaggery so that their lungs are clean. Additionally, jaggery is very rich in calcium, phosphorus, zinc, which promote the overall growth and purifies the blood. So these are the composition of jaggery and some comparison with sugar. Sugar contains pure sucrose and nothing else. So what is the importance of jaggery in nowadays? Because see what the report is that 43% of children and 51% of women, they suffer from anemia. And jaggery is a very good source of iron and calcium. Both are required. So by using jaggery, we can fight with this problem of anemia and malnutrition to a very great extent. Also, it is a very eco-friendly and nutritive sweetener. So the consumption also somewhat the consumption is as we are the people are becoming more and more health conscious. The use of jaggery is going up in our country and in abroad both, and we are going to require much more sweetener as jaggery is going to provide at least half of it. So it has a very good scope of jaggery in the coming years, and this is what the projections up to 2028, the packed jaggery market is going to exhibit the growth rate of 14.1%. So this is the scope of jaggery in the coming years. This is the export scenario. We are basically in the Arab countries, in the African countries, and in the South Asian countries, we are exporting. But now, very demand is also coming from Europe and America. And but we have to conform to their standards. Most of the jaggery samples are getting failed. We are not meeting their standards. So we have to meet their standards. So this is some of the points which are the potential for entrepreneurship development in jaggery processing. Right from in jaggery, then we have value-added jaggery products. Then we have the machines which are required to produce quality jaggery. All they have a very good potential for employment opportunities. So this is a chart where I am trying to depict how value addition helps. Like traditionally, we are making jaggery blocks of 5 to 25 kg. They are selling at the rate of 30 rupees a kg. But when we reduce these blocks to 1 to 2 kg, it is selling at the 32 to 35 rupees a kg. But if we are making jaggery cubes of 22 grams, then it is selling at the rate of 100 rupees a kg. And if we are making jaggery candy 2 gram, it is being sold at the rate of 1000 rupees a kg. And like plain jaggery, it is 60 rupees a kg. Spicy jaggery, 100 rupees. Fortified jaggery or uh, herbal jaggery, or it is 150. Organic jaggery, if no chemical is used in growing sugarcane also, then it is 180 rupees kg. And if it is mixed with dry fruit and all, it is 200 to 300 rupees a kg. And one of our manufacturer in Ayodhya, he is selling jaggery 50,000 rupees a kg. He has mixed, consulted some Ayurveda, and he got a lead from here in Lucknow. We have a good sweet shop, Chapan Bhog. Chapan Bhog sells some of his sweets at the rate of 50,000 a kg. And they have what they have incorporated, Swarna Bhasm, Chandi Bhasm, Moti Bhasm. So by incorporating Bhasm in his jaggery also, he is selling jaggery at the rate of 50,000 rupees a kg. So this is the problem. What our entrepreneurs and our farmers, they are not aware about the R&D part, about the hygiene, about the safety, about the quality standards, about the latest equipments, how value addition should be done, what are the clarificants, what are the schemes of governments. They are making jaggery by traditional methods, and most of the jaggery, you will be surprised to know, it is going to liquor industry, and liquor industry takes at the rate of 27 to 30 rupees a kg. So in liquor, and if the jaggery is going for liquor industry, there is no need for any quality. Yeah. And this trend we have to make change, that apart from making jaggery for liquor, they should make this jaggery also high quality jaggery, and it will fetch a very good price for them. So presently, with our intervention, with awareness and all, people are switching to making quality jaggery, and they are getting a good price. See, the most of the people are not knowing about the cane specifications. IS has, BIS has codes for grade 1 and grade 2, what should be the characteristics in the jaggery. Sucrose for grade 1, minimum it should be 80%. For reducing sugar should be less than 10%. Moisture should be less than 5%. So all these things should be taken care of mind while preparing jaggery, so that our jaggery falls under grade 1 condition, and this will fetch a very good price to them. So this we are doing, we are making the farmers aware through awareness program, through training programs, through entrepreneurship development programs. We all do. So the jaggery, if you want to produce jaggery, you have to see, you have to start from soil. Which soil, which variety, All these have to be done. So broadly, we are classifying the jaggery into pre-harvest technology and post-harvest. So in pre-harvest technology, first is our soil. So which soil is suitable? Medium black soil and well-drained soil is very much suitable for growing the sugar cane, which is meant for jaggery. It should have a very good water holding capacity, high organic carbon content. pH should be between 6.5 to 7.5, high phosphate content. And because what will happen then, the quality of juice will be better. And if the quality of juice is better, the quality of jaggery will also be. So if the soils are salt affected, if they are waterlogged soil, if they are laterite soils, then jaggery quality is going to decrease. It will produce inferior quality jaggery with a very poor shelf. Now then we come to the varieties. Varieties which are suitable for good quality jaggery, they should be grown for jaggery. And state wise, we have identified the varieties. These are the different varieties which are suitable for the states which are growing sugarcane and making jaggery. So again, when we come for fertilizers, in fertilizers we have to see, for soil test is mandatory, one thing, and we have to reduce at least 20% dose of nitrogen fertilizer. But phosphatic and potassium fertilizers, they are good for quality jaggery, but nitrogen urea is not good. So we have to reduce the dose of urea for getting a good quality jaggery. So these are the advantage of phosphatic and potassic fertilizers. So they yield in better quality jaggery. The jaggery is crystalline, hard, good color, and with a very good shelf life. And if the urea dose is, if nitrogen is more, then what will happen? It will produce a reddish black color jaggery with a very poor quantity, poor keeping quality. And if the percentage of glucose is more, then this jaggery will be suitable for liquor industry only. So then we come to harvest. How to determine whether our sugar cane is mature enough to be harvested for a good quality jaggery. So we have to harvest the jaggery when the bricks content of sugar cane is 20 to 24%. That is the best range of bricks for making a good quality jaggery. Sugarcane should be cut very close to the ground because as most of the sucrose is in bottom only. And for getting a good quality jaggery, we have to remove at least 3 immature top internodes. Because in the internodes, the concentration of glucose is more. And glucose interferes. Glucose deteriorates the quality of jaggery. So we have to minimize that glucose. So we have to remove at least 2-3 immature internodes, and it should be detrashed. Soil should be, it should be a cleaned sugarcane so that it will not affect the quality in the later stage. So this is how we are using a bricks meter for estimation of the TSS of pressures. And we have handheld refractometers, we have also digital refractometers. So then we have to crush that sugarcane. And now crushers are available with juice recovery is 60 to 70%. The horizontal crushers, they have advantage over the traditional vertical crushers. They require less power, maintenance cost is low, juice recovery is more, and so that the recovery of jaggery also is more. And from the point of hygiene also, they are very compact, and the juice does not come in contact with the grease or oil. So juice, the hygiene also is the level of hygiene is enhanced by using our this horizontal crushers. So then we have to filter. We have you can use any wire mesh filters or cloth filters. We have mechanical filters also, so that coarse impurities are removed before it is put in boiling pan. These are the filters. So then we have to clarify the juice. What is the purpose? The purpose of clarification is to minimize the acid inversion, eliminate inorganic salts, eliminate colloidal substances, and remove the coloring substances. So the parameter which is going to decide the clarification is your pH, the pH of juice. So if the pH of juice is less, normally the pH of juice is falling between 5.7 to 6.2. Higher the pH towards 7, it will be easy for clarification. And if the pH of juice is less, then we have to add some things to raise the pH. So also the quality we want to improve, so that can be improved through this hydrogen ion concentration to minimize the sucrose inversion, because what happens with the time, sucrose is converted to glucose and fructose, and if we raise the pH, the inversion rate also decreases, and we have to eliminate inorganic salts. We have, these are the colloidal substances which are present, and we have to remove that, so it improves the color and luster of chai. Coarse particles, coloring substance like carotenes, anthocyanin, chlorophyll. So what we do, we apply these phytoclarificants. The best one is devla, which is also jungly bhindi, and the stem and root of this green plant, it is taken, they are thrashed, that the viscous material is dissolved in water and it is used. Then we are also using that falsa, semal, bark of that tree. Sahjan drumstick is also used. Suklai we are using. Castor we are using. Groundnut we are using. All these things which are guar gum we are using. All things which have gummy substance there, we can use it, so that the colloidal impurities they stick together and come to the surface. See what happens with the plant extract, they contains albumins which coagulates on heating, and impurities such as fiber, cane gum, lignin, body fat, wax, pectin suspended in juice, they get entangled and rise as a scum which can be removed by strain. So this is what a jungly bhindi stem is, and while crashing, and we get it is mixed with water, and then we are using 40 to 50 grams of stem is needed for per 100 kg of juice. Chemical clarificants, they are also, people are using chemical clarificants, and though use we suggest not to use chemical clarificants, because there is a limit, this much amount you should use, and nobody is following that limit. So what happens is your the chance of getting your samples rejected due to overuse of chemicals is very much there. These are the various quantities, like hydrose, it should be used 3.5 gram per quintal of juice. Lime, sodium carbonate 2.5 to 4 grams only, but nobody is following that. So what, that's why we will try, please don't use chemicals, use only phytoclarificants if necessary, because if pH is very less, pH is below 5, then you can use lime. By using lime, you can raise the pH, but once you raise the pH, then you have to decrease the pH also before boiling. So you can add 100 to 125 ml of 10% lime solution per quintal of juice to raise your pH 5.6 to 6.8. This will check the inversion of sucrose to glucose and fructose. But you have to add then phosphoric acid to lower the pH to 6 before. Otherwise, again, if high pH you make jaggery with a high pH, then again shelf life is more and darkening. So this is what the scum is coming in the pan on the surface, and this has to be removed. So for making solid jaggery, this is the process. You have sugar cane, you crush it, then you filter it. There is clarification. After clarification, there is boiling. And when the temperature of that mass comes to 117 degree, this is called striking temperature. At that temperature, you have to remove that mass from the pan. You have to cool it to 80 degree, and then we go for molding. And after molding, we have to dry, and after drying, we go for packaging. So this is our three pan furnace, which has been developed by our institute, and these three pan steps they are. So we have incorporated much more changes in the pans so that our thermal efficiency is increased and the quality of jaggery is also improved.
Oh, madam.
This is the three pan system which is installed in our institute. This is the production unit. So jaggery comes in all the three forms: solid form, liquid form, powder form, and then we have value-added jaggery with herbs and spices. So this is the process flow diagram. We have cane, then we have to detrash it. Cane comes at jaggery shed. We have crushing and filtration. Then we have concentration. Then we transfer it for cooling. Then we have molding, and then packaging. So the concentration is done for solid jaggery. It is 115 to 118 degree. We have to churn it for uniform heating. So this is all the process. So this is the design of molding frame with the SS molding frames. Now we are coming with also food grade plastic molding frames. Then we are coming with silicone molds also. And these are all some spice based value added jaggery. So in liquid also the process remains same. Only we take out the mass when the striking temperature reach about 105 to 106. Rest everything is same as solid jaggery. This is the liquid jaggery which is in market, and Kolhapur liquid jaggery is famous, like Kakvi, in the name of Kakvi. Presently, we are getting a very good market of this liquid jaggery in form of jaggery syrup because it has all the minerals in it. And the next is powder jaggery. In powder jaggery, we take out the charge when the temperature goes to 122 to 125 degrees. Then we take out the charge, pull it, and then we rub it. After rubbing with the scrapers, and we have machinery also, we get powder. Then we sieve it, and then we have to dry it. So this is the process you are saying for powder jaggery. And this is the process for value added jaggery. It is same when it comes to cooling pan or when the jaggery is being cooled. There we have to add the herbs or spices, and care should be taken while adding herbs and spices. It should be dried, and if possible, you have to roast it a little. After roasting, cooling, and then making it powder, you are going to add. That will improve the shelf life of that product. So these are all some form of value added jaggery which are in the market, and with our help, with IISR help, they are all manufactured in Israel. This is amla jaggery. People also, mostly ladies, they like khatta mitha. So this provide with amla flakes, the jaggery provides the bitterness also and the sweetness also. So here what we do in our institute, we optimize the quantity of these herbs and spices to be added per kg of jaggery. So after jaggery has been prepared, it has to be dried. So for grade 1 and 2% moisture percentage is given. So 5 to 7% we have to bring down that moisture content. And mostly it is sun dried, shade dried, and we have dryers also. Mechanical dryers also. We are using that greenhouse also for drying. And what happens is, because jaggery with high moisture content, it is more prone to fungal infestation and inversion of sucrose. When the moisture is more, again sucrose convert into glucose and fructose. And the jaggery is hygroscopic. This we have to always remember it. It is hygroscopic in nature. It loves moisture. So it will absorb moisture wherever it gets. So this is the dryer which are developed here, a mechanical dryer for 100 kg of jaggery per batch. These are solar dryers or cabinet dryers which are used for drying of jaggery. So one very important topic is prevention of darkening of jaggery during the storage. So this is the general complaint that with the time, our jaggery darkens. So the main factors which are responsible for this is three: chemical, microbial, and storage environment. So the darkening is under ambient condition this is the major problem which manufacturers face. And the problem is only awareness, because if it is darkening, because it is just the phenolic compounds are getting better. But consumers do not prefer that use of dark color jacket. So the darkening, it starts just after extraction of juice from the cane due to enzymatic oxidation of the polyphenolic compounds present in the sugarcane juice. So what happens is, what we have to try is, once the sugar cane is cut, it should come to jaggery unit as soon as possible. And if when it comes to jaggery unit, it should be processed as soon as possible. Because if you extract the juice and you let it stayed for some time, then what happen, due to enzymatic oxidation, that phenolic compounds will be there and they will produce a dark color. These are why I was advocating the use of less nitrogen. So this is the reason. If this non-protein nitrogen, amino acids, and amides, polyphenols, anthocyanins, reducing sugar, they all have been reported to responsible for color formation in jaggery due to color complex and caramel at high temperature of juice during boiling up for concentration of jaggery making. So if we have less nitrogen, we have less amino acids and amides. The color will be bright. So reducing sugar, they play a very important role in darkening of jaggery. So if we have reducing sugar level minimum, then we can safely store. And for getting a low reducing sugar, we have to cut that top and we have to process the sugar cane and juice as early as possible after harvesting. So for this polyphenols also play important role in darkening under ambient storage. So we and the microbial also. So what happens to minimize microbial? We can minimize through chemical method is the potassium metabisulfite 0.1%. It is effective in controlling microbial population. And other is the storage. If you go for modified storage or low temperature storage, then you can prevent this stuff.
Dr. Dilip, we are not hearing you. Sir, some issue with your end, I think so. डॉक्टर दिलीप, क्या आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your voice
Okay,
is.
I will again share.
Sir, please share your PPT, sir. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, sir.
So if we want to prevent the darkening, then we have to go from the cane at proper breaks and proper detopping, because most of the color is also anthracophenols are concentrated in the tip of that cane. So if you want to reduce the quantity of polyphenols, we have to remove that 2-3 internodes for getting a good quality jaggery. And also, if we are preparing jaggery from ratoon crop, then it is going to give a jaggery which has a very good shelf life, and the color development or the darkening is less there. Lower portion of the cane deteriorates slowly than the upper portion. Large canes, they should not be used for making a good quality jaggery. And if we are harvesting jaggery if we are harvesting cane during January to March, the cane is fully matured and there is less darkening. So this point should be kept in mind. If you want to store jaggery, then we have to make that jaggery during the month of January, February, and that can be stored for a higher period of time with less deterioration. If the jaggery is stored in modified condition, it remains unaffected. In refrigerator also, it has a very good shelf life. So these are some of the plants which are established with our help, and they are doing a good business. Most of my work is they are done in Punjab. This is the NGO from Ghaziabad, and this is a chap from Bhupesh Saini from Chandigarh. He is making jaggery cubes, 2 gram, 1 gram. This Himanshu is producing organic jaggery, and he is selling at the rate of 200. In Bihar also we have tried to make aware the people don't make jaggery only for liquor. You can make a good quality jaggery and sell. So Baba Ramdev also helped. So we will procure, Patanjali will procure if the jaggery is of good quality. In Gorakhpur also we have established a jaggery unit in the KVK of Yogi Adityanath ji. This is the photograph of that jaggery unit. So my topic will be incomplete if I don't talk about the application of jaggery in bakery. So apart from sweetener, jaggery is used in like in textile industry also for dyeing, and it is in the bakery industry. It can be used as a flavoring agent, color. Jaggery has a very good moisture retention quality. So for moisture retention, jaggery can be used, making softer and flavorful cheese. Health benefit is there. Always, if you replace sugar with jaggery, there is a health benefit. So some work has been done here. A recipe booklet is also there for making jaggery cake, bread, biscuit, naan khatai, muffins, donuts, all these things. So what happens if the sugar that is main ingredient in bakery and the replacement in amount of sugar with jaggery results in changes in the processing property. So what happens is when you are using jaggery, we have to do some changes in machine source parameters, because that dough, that product texture, color, taste, there is intensive study should be done about the rheological, the physicosensory, and the storage characteristics of the developed product. And for that, we have to make some changes in the machine source, because it has effect in food ingredients used in the formulation. So some research work has done like for producing muffins. If we can replace 84% of sugar, the quality of muffins was very good. Also, like millet based palm jaggery muffins were prepared. So that was also good. And similar study was also carried out for low calorie baked product like cookies by replacing 25% of sugar with jaggery. Cake was also produced and with the different levels of replacement of jaggery. And some more research work is being done to produce the cake of that consistency of sugar. So this was the muffins with sugar and muffins with jaggery. And this Bakels, it produced the egg-free chakki atta jaggery cake mix. In the nutraceutical industry also, jaggery is recognized as a nutraceutical due to presence of variety of essential amino acids, antioxidants, phenolic minerals like calcium, phosphorus, iron, and vitamins. And nutraceutical value of jaggery can be enhanced with the addition and fortification of medicinally important herbs and spices. That would not only enhance the quality of nutritive jaggery, but it will also offer value-added products with exciting flavors for daily use sweetness. In COVID also, during COVID, we have started Giloy and that salt, kali mirch, jaggery. So this you can see the Giloy jaggery, ginger jaggery, split gram jaggery, mint jaggery, fortified with spices and herbs, chickpea coated jaggery, and cardamom oil also fortified with liquid jaggery. So these are the mineral contents in the solid jaggery, liquid jaggery, and granular jaggery. See the moisture content. In the solid jaggery, it is 3 to 10, liquid 30 to 35, and in granular jaggery, 1 to 2%. This makes this granular jaggery a very good product which has a very good shelf life of up to 1 year without any changes. And so that's why it is becoming more and more popular, granular jaggery. And it can easily replace the sugar. So what is the difference of using that jaggery and the different jaggery and sugar replacing when you are replacing sugar with jaggery? The difference is the texture because jaggery quality depends on soil, variety, atmosphere, the weather, climate, all these things. So if jaggery comes from a very good source, then only you are going to get a very good product. So that is the scope. So we should provide a very good quality jaggery to the bakery industry. And some of these tips while baking, it is wise to use jaggery powder. It will smoothen out the process for you. Because that if you are getting jaggery in chunks, it is less costly in the chunks. Why bakery industry is taking that chunks? Because it is cheap, and this powder, it is costly because the moisture content in chunks is up to 10% and in powder it is 1 to 2%. But using jaggery powder will enhance your quality of your baked product very much. So you have nothing to hesitate, and you can start switching to healthier option to make your baked goods healthy for one. So it is very jaggery if you are replacing it. So it is a very healthier substitute. And this is our role. In CB, in entrepreneurship development, also we work in the development of business model, technical supports, trainings, EDP, that product and process licensing, also optimization of that process, also agribusiness incubation and preparation of detailed project reports also for external. These are our partners: Patel Manufacturing, KS Projects, Krishna Agritech, Budak, OD, Unnati in Talwar, PAU Ludhiana, company Adinath Engineering Company, which manufactures the silicon molding frames and mill. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Dilip Kumar, sir. And I invite all the participants to ask any question to Dr. Dilip. Please raise your hand or type your question in chat box.
Sir, I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, Priyaji.
Yes, sir. One question is there. How can we increase the shelf life of sugarcane juice for export purposes?
Sugarcane juice.
Yes, sir.
Here we have done some studies in enhancing the shelf life of sugarcane juice. See what happens. 2 3 modes we have tried. One was low temperature. If you are storing it at low temperature, you can have a good shelf life. And if you are storing in modified atmosphere, because oxygen is the main culprit. So if you are storing that juice in modified atmosphere, then you can have a good shelf life. And one very necessary thing is pre-treatment of that sugarcane sets. You have to wash it, you have to get it, steam treatment is there. So to remove the microbial, to minimize the microbial, because if you are not doing this, when during crushing, microbes are coming in sugarcane juice. So one mode is this. The other mode is that freeze dried sugarcane juice powder. If you convert it into a sugar powder through freeze drying, then also you can have a very good shape. By adding chemicals also, preservatives also, you can have a shelf life. So these are 3 4 modes on which we have worked, and we have a different shelf life under all different.
Thank you, sir. Participants, if you have any question, you can write in the chat box or you can raise your hand. I unmute you, or you can unmute yourself also to talk with sir. Sir is here to clarify your doubts. Thank you.
Participants, please ask your question to Sir Dilip, sir. Thank you.
Sir, can I ask one question, sir?
Yes. Yes, please.
Sir, we have a lot of Maharashtra in Kolhapur district. Most of the time, that sugarcane crop comes under the flood system. And that's why whatever the sugar plants use for the preparation of jaggery, it gives very bad color and taste also. How we can
Right.
overcome any remedy or any standard protocol for getting good quality jaggery from the flood area sugarcane crop?
See what we advise. We first advise, don't make jaggery, make liquid jaggery.
Hmm.
And Kolhapur liquid jaggery, that's why famous also.
Okay. But still
you
they
make-
giving
If you make liquid jaggery, it will have a very good shelf life and all.
Hmm.
But if you are making solid jaggery with waterlogged canes,
Hmm.
it is going to trouble you during shelf life. Initially, by using chemicals, you can have jaggery,
Hmm.
but that jaggery shelf life will be very low.
Okay, okay. Do you have any protocol, standard
that
protocols?
glucose, the concentration of glucose will be more.
Okay.
and glucose will definitely interfere.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, I have one question. First of all, thank you so much for very good presentation. I want to know the brown sugar and jaggery both works as same on bakery product, or they have some different kind of effect on the product. Do you have any idea regarding that?
Brown sugar and jaggery.
Yeah.
See, if sugar is made from jaggery, then you have just the matter. It is the matter of size and moisture content. See, nowadays brown sugar is made from sugar also, unrefined sugar. If you are not refining, it is brown sugar. It is not sugar made from jaggery.
Okay.
Hmm.
Means the brown sugar
These
is
two are different, because if you are taking if molasses is taken out
okay.
from that sugar, so then it is not a jaggery sugar. Here molasses is intact in that sugar, whether it is in liquid form, solid form, or powder form.
Okay.
Sir, my another question is nowadays the jaggery plants they having the great problem when they are preparing jaggery powder, and in the market also sugar factories also class 4 sugar that is not bleached, that
Yes.
comes in the market as a jaggery powder, but their rates are very less than the jaggery powder prepared by jaggery plants.
Yes.
And that's why the jaggery plants they are facing lot of problem for selling the jaggery powder in the market. How
No,
we can?
we have to fight this through getting it done the lab checks, because what happens is that sugar industry, because sugar industry is very big, it has a very great volume
Yeah, that's a
per day,
problem.
and when you are working in volumes, you
Uh,
can have your rates low. And here small jaggery units, they are not working on a very great volume, but their labor requirement is very more.
yeah, that's why the
Due to
jaggery plants.
that only our cost is high.
Yeah,
But due to molasses in it, the nutritive value of that jaggery is more than that sugar, is more than the sugar of that the people who are making in plant, because they are taking out the molasses. Again, they are selling that molasses to liquor industry.
yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So one
Okay.
more question: is sugarcane juice comes under FSI?
I can't hear you.
So I'm audible to you now?
Yes.
So one more question: if sugarcane juice comes under FSI?
Sugarcane
Sir,
juice.
can you hear me? Sir, the
I can
question
hear you.
is sugarcane
Yeah.
juice comes under FSSAI?
FSSAI.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It comes.
It comes. Why not? When you are selling that juice, it could come under any food product will come under FSSAI.
Participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask to sir, or you can write in the chat box.
Participants, any question from Dr. Dilip sir?
I am writing my mobile number and my email ID in chat box. You can have, if any question, you can mail me or you can talk.
Sir, some people asking for PPT sharing too. In
PPT
chat
sharing.
box.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will share my PPT to you.
Okay, sir.